Hi Aquarius, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Check your other placements if these messages don't quite resonate with you because it is general. What's going on with Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius in love? We have retreats. It's time to disconnect from the world. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Some of you might currently be separated or disconnected from someone. Someone you could have kids with, either that or they are somewhat immature, the person that you're dealing with. There could be some immature behavior, childish behavior. Let me see. Aquarius. Codependency. Getting to know each other. Okay, so addictions are affecting your romantic life. This can be a person who, let's say they have childhood issues and they need like constant attention, or they do things that just jeopardize the relationship. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It's possible that this person may open up to you about issues that they have that cause this codependency. Things that make you guys end up separated, because it could have a lot to do with their behavior. It could be stemming from their childhood, Sometimes they may feel like they need to disconnect. So let me get some cards from this deck. Okay, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? We have reach out, we have detach, which connects with disconnect. Okay, this is number 11, by the way. We have win or lose, 5 of Swords. So there's been some conflicts, and obviously it stems from them and their codependency issues. It could be vice versa. It could be you who has the issues, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's the person that you're dealing with. For some of you, they may feel the need to detach in order to avoid getting hurt. But we have the reach out card, so it's possible that they may reach out to you. They may want to communicate. Let's see what we got here. We got trust. All right, this is the Fool card, so that's a leap of faith. This person may be getting ready to take a leap towards you. But the thing is, their issues won't be 100% resolved. So there's a possibility for more conflict, This person will not heal overnight, but they can work on their issues. Let's see. What's their energy towards Aquarius? Their energy towards Aquarius. Ooh, okay. Ace of Swords and the 7 of Wands. So they want this new beginning. They know that it's been a tough road between you two, and that a new beginning will be difficult, but they still believe in it. And the 7 of Wands, this is just that typical person who pushes you away and tries to detach whenever you get too close, whenever they just have a fear of getting hurt, We got the 9 of Cups here. So this person, they want, they want that love, they want the relationship with you, but their issues are holding them back from this, and it's causing conflict in the relationship. All right, that's the main issue. What's Aquarius's energy? What's Aquarius energy towards this person? Okay. 10 of Wands. Some of you feel like you're open to a new beginning, but you feel like you've been carrying so much. You feel stuck. Okay, there's a weight on your shoulders and you feel like you can't see clearly what's going on. Okay. You just feel stuck, for sure. Alright, what's the energy of this connection? The energy of this connection. Page of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Both of you are wanting to communicate, but there's someone feeling like they've lost something here. Okay, some of you could be married. You do have the Hierophant, which is the guru in this deck. Check the description if you want to know the name of this deck or any decks I use. This one is the Trippin Tarot. Everyone asked me about it. But yes, this person or you or both of you are feeling the loss of this separation. You both feel very down about the fact that there's separation. So it's a mutual feeling. But it's ridiculous because they want something new, but they're also pushing you away, and that's what's weighing heavy on you. That's what's causing issues for you, is their push and pull energy. Let me get into the main spread. See what's going on. Okay, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius and their love life. What's going on with Aquarius? They feel very passionate about this, but they feel that this relationship has hit a tower moment, so that could be speaking of the separation. They are wanting stability. The thing is, their next move is the Moon card. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Libra energy here with the Empress and Sagittarius with Temperance. They plan to keep they're planning to keep their issues a secret, but with the getting to know each other card, revealing your innermost selves to each other to deepen the bond, it tells me that some of you may be able to pull it out of them, like pull the truth out of them, get them to open up, but what they plan to do is to keep it hidden. Okay, their codependency issues, their childhood issues, they plan to keep it hidden, but you may be able to bring it out based on that card over there. But their feelings towards you, there's a lot of passion. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're seeing you as the Magician. That means they feel really drawn to you. They feel like there's a magnetic and unbelievable attraction and chemistry. But this person, every time you get close, they get scared. They're afraid of the growth of the relationship, which means if they don't get over this fear, it can never grow, you know? They constantly feel like they need to detach as soon as it gets too close. Alright, and that has to do with something in the childhood. If you can get it out of them, you can get the truth, but only if you can get it out of them, only if you can get them to speak, you know? We have the Ace of Wands. This is in the position of what you need to know. So you need to, oh, my bad. You need to know that there is the potential for a new beginning, and it can be great, but it is going to take work. Okay. We have the Hanged Man here as the outcome. I do feel like you're going to have a change in perspective once, especially if they open up. But, you know, once you start to look at things differently, you're just going to see a different side. You know, there's going to be positive change here with the Wheel of Fortune. This person is wishing for stability with the King of Pentacles. They do want a stable life. It's just that when it gets too close, they just get nervous, you know. What's blocking is the Ten of Cups. There's something to do with their emotions, the way they process emotions, that's blocking the situation. Okay, they have trouble. They have trouble just accepting or receiving this love and emotion, because they associate emotions and love with pain, and that could be because they may have been hurt by a loved one in the childhood, something of that nature. Something has rewired the way they see love and connections and emotions. Okay, and they want to keep it a secret. It's hidden, and I'm drawn to the Trust card now. And here we have Listen. What do we have here? Teach. So for some of you, with the Getting to Know Each Other card, Trust, Listen, and Teach, it tells me that they would need to trust you enough to open up. You would need to be a good listener, and you may need to tell them how it affects them, you know. Especially if you yourself are like a therapist or someone who actually can help, then that's great. But I feel like they need to know that they can trust enough to open up, because their plans are to keep it under wraps. Okay. What do we have? The Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands? They feel more drawn to you the more they feel rejected by you. That's kind of associated with the codependency issues, and that's just typical human behavior. Sorry, I was just yawning. Like under my breath. I don't know why I just yawned. I'm not even tired. But they feel more passionate about you the more you reject them. So it's like their energy is drawn to that. So not saying that all of you reject this person, but say when they become too much and you just kind of say, okay, I need a break. That kind of makes them more drawn to you, because it's more of a challenge. It's more, you know, I mean, you know, they become more drawn to, it becomes more of a passionate situation and something they have to fight for. Okay, so why the Tower? Sudden separation. Some of you had a sudden separation with this person. Queen of Cups as well. Triggered the emotions here. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this separation could have been very, very sudden, out of nowhere. Why the Empress? Why the Empress? It could be to do with their parents. Mother, father, especially mother. Because the Queen of Swords is in reverse. But we've got the King and Queen of Swords. These are the more emotionless type of people. Not that they're completely emotionless, but they come off that way and they try to be that way. So there is that guarded energy. As soon as the feelings start to grow and the relationship starts to go somewhere, here comes that King of Swords, like that guard in front of the gates of this person's heart, like. And I feel like that's been instilled from childhood. That's what I'm hearing, instilled from childhood. That's their coping mechanism, that's their protection, their guard from this world that we live in, you know? To protect their feelings, to protect themselves. Why the moon? Why the moon? We got the moon in reverse. This person's hiding this deep down, okay? They're trying to avoid having to revisit that wound. They try to avoid that. For some of you, this could be someone who works in like a high position. It could be someone very respected where they wouldn't want to be seen breaking down emotionally, you know. Maybe a lot of people respect this person, so they keep this hidden. They keep it hidden. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here? Why is there fluff on my hands? The Hanged Man. Why do we have the Hanged Man here for Aquarius? The Fool. Again. You see, a change in perspective. And the Hanged Man again. Change in perspective. I feel like some way, somehow, some of you may get this person to open up, and it may totally change the way you see this person. So they may be this kind of just childish person, or they do things and they run away from you, and they, you know, but then if they open up to you and reveal their innermost selves, then you'll have you'll see things differently. You'll see why it all happened, why they behave the way they do. Okay, but in divine timing, you know, we've got Sagittarius energy, Temperance is here twice. So Sagittarius energy, where this is telling me that it's gonna take a lot of patience. Because even if this person opens up to you, that doesn't heal their issues. It's a step in the right direction. It's the first step of healing. It gets the people that love them to understand. But there's still a whole nother journey as well. So it does take patience if you're willing to work through things with this person. But if you're in separation right now, if they've stormed off, it's because of their own fears. Like they're so afraid of getting close. It's like their subconscious mind that kind of just blocks that off because of past experiences. But there will be change. Let's see. Aquarius. Ooh, okay. Take action. Trust again. This person really needs to feel like they can trust you enough to open up. Like, trust you enough to not, I guess, maybe not tell anybody, not share their business. We have be assertive. We have wait. So, as I said, it's going to take time, patience, and just build trust with this person. If you want to be the one that they can open up to, that they choose to open up to, build the trust. Let them feel safe. I know this doesn't justify their behavior and how they've made you feel, But because I'm seeing the Hanged Man here twice, and I'm seeing that they may open up, I'm seeing that you may be angry now or upset now, but you'll see things differently in the near future. All right, so Aquarius, this is what I'm seeing for you. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Check your other placements if you want to see what else is going on with you in love, or if this didn't quite resonate with you. Subscribe if you're new, and thank you so much for watching.